3 common beginner crochet mistakes that I wish I knew about before I started crocheting. Number 1, the type of yarn you pick is so important. I remember one time I wanted to make a summery tube top. I picked out a ball of green yarn because I thought it looked cute. It was chunky yarn and it was acrylic. I ended up frogging the entire top because the yarn was way too chunky for a tube top and it was really warm. So as a beginner crocheter, it's important to know that there are some yarns that work well for warmer weather, like cotton, silk, linen, and then there are some yarns that work really well for colder weather, like wool, alpaca, acrylic, and mohair. And that chunky yarns are better for colder weather, thinner yarns are usually better for warmer weather. That's a broad guide, but generally that's the case. Number 2, not weaving in your ends. I know a lot of people are against this, they just like to knot them and cut them off, but I'm telling you, your work will come apart if you do that. I spent so much time and effort making this beautiful garment. It's so important not to skimp out on the finishing touches because that's honestly what makes or breaks your garment. If you throw it in the wash with ends that are just cut instead of weaved in, it's gonna come apart. It's really worth it to put in extra effort for those finishing touches. Number 3 is not accounting for stretch or blocking. This is something I've learned a lot more as I've gotten into knitting, where they're kind of like obsessed with blocking over there. But in crochet, there are specific fibers that will stretch out if you wear them, especially for garments that are meant to be fitted. For example, if you make a pair of shorts that are supposed to be really fitted, it's important to make them, in my experience, at least like 1/4 of an inch smaller than you think they should be because they will stretch out with wear and they will stretch out when you get them wet. Those are just a few of my beginner tips. Let me know if any of these are helpful for you guys, and if you have any more tips for all the beginner crocheters out there, leave them in the comments.